let's see, where I was on 9/11 when it happened. I remember going to my computer science class my senior year of high school, and I don't know why, but I got there early for some reason, and no one else was there yet. So I went inside, and someone who had just gotten to school said that on the news in their car there was something that was happening and we had to turn on the news in the room. And we did, and that was when the second plane went. I remember watching it and just like not being able to fully absorb it, like almost like it wasn't real, but I knew it was. And I remember instead of having class, we watched the news and we watched about it, and then after that a lot of people's parents came and got them because of that one plane that had been circling around, that if it had headed out, our high school would have been the first big thing it would have found, and so a bunch of people were concerned about that. I remember me and my friends were thinking, why would they want to hit a high school? But you never know. Because a lot of people would think, why would you want to hit a building at all? I also remember the next day getting to hear some of the actually pretty cool stories of someone who was late that day and stopped at Starbucks to get a cup of coffee or missed the train or something. One of my friend's dads actually was having a meeting in the Pentagon at that point, but he stopped to get a cup of coffee, which he'd spilled some on him, so he went back to his office to clean it up and then was heading to the meeting room, and his hand was on the knob when the plane hit, and it was seriously burned, but I mean, what's burning your hand compared to being in there? It's nothing. I know that we shouldn't think of it as oh look, another chance to throw a parade or have a day off of school. But I think, besides the fact they made that movie, that we should also talk about the people who small miracles happen to, that they're still here because of some stupid little thing that you wouldn't normally consider a big deal. I knew lots of people whose parents were firefighters and stuff, and well, I guess now it still seems kind of unreal to me, even though I know it happened. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, it's just the government tricking it. No, I know it happened. I know it was real. It just seems almost unreal that all of that could have happened. 5 years later, it definitely doesn't seem that long since it happened. Not 5 years, maybe 2, but that could just be me. I definitely think that remembering that it happened is important. We shouldn't just kind of breeze over it. But I don't think that people should go get hysterical over it anymore, because it's in the past, it happened, and no matter how much you complain, it actually cannot be undone. That's all I can think of to say about that for now.